What is going on, everybody? We're back from World Cup. It's been 2 weeks since I've done a live stream. It's kind of crazy. I was setting this up and I was like, God, how do I do this? There's a dog. Whoa, dog. I've seemed to like forget how to set all this up. So I hope everybody's doing well this fine winter's evening. Is it winter? Is it fall? I don't know. Whatever. So I thought we would start this off by like, I don't know, some recap stuff right there. If you are new to this channel or haven't been around in a while, kind of started like a new quiz game show. I don't know if game show works. A new quiz segment thing where you can like get points for being in the live stream and answering questions right in real time. Like I'm just gonna randomly ask questions and then hand out points to people. To be able to do that, you have to have your username ready. To take part in like the weekly quiz, go to that link right there and then read the rules and see how it works. You can win free stuff. Yeah, okay. That is out of the way. There's snow in Toronto. That sounds absolutely awful. So first let's do this. NXL Winners, not NXL Winters. Let's talk about who won NXL, what happened at NXL. So, I don't know, this might not be, exciting news to some of you, but NXL World Cup has concluded in the Pro Division. Edmonton Impact, maybe surprisingly, maybe unsurprisingly, took down San Diego Dynasty in a close 4-3 victory. It was actually a pretty good, fun game to watch. So if you're a Go Sports person, and you can, go watch that. In the semi-pro division, Sacramento DMG beat New York Extreme with a what I'm going to call pretty decisive victory. The score does not look that decisive, but it really was. I mean, it was DMG pretty much dominated. And taking that victory actually moves Sacramento DMG into first place overall in the division. They were already in first place, but it like secures their spot in the Pro Division. So DMG is gonna play Pro next year, and Seattle Thunder are going to drop to the semi-pro division. So I think DMG can actually do pretty well in Pro. I think that, I don't know, I think that they're better than some of the people in the league. Like I think that I'm gonna move this a little bit. I have notes here. I think they're better than Boom. I think they're better than PC Katana. I think they're better than Revo, and I think they're better than the Outlaws. So I do think that, I don't know, DMG jumping right into Pro won't be the best team. They'll probably be middle-ish of the pack, which is good. I mean, most teams that go into the Pro Division don't even do that well, so yeah. The NXL, man, see, sometimes this like hotkey thing works well. The NXL announced new bunkers, so as we kind of expected, they're getting rid of that big W. Yeah, big W. A bit of a coffee break. Yeah, and they're switching it out with modular stuff. So they're still using huge-ass bunkers, but they're able to just like manipulate it more. So you could make like one huge bunker in the center, or just make small stuff. So it's, I don't know, more versatile. They're getting rid of the W, but they are gonna stick with the mini Ws. So they're keeping the small Ws, adding those 4 wings, those winged shaped things, 4 of those to the bunker upgrade kit, and then 2 of those giant bricks. Planet Eclipse, I mean, we've seen this, right? The GMek, it's not like this crazy new product, but we definitely got more information on it. We were told by people as high up as you can get with Planet Eclipse that it's gonna sell for $130 for just the frame. That means frame, solenoid, trigger shoe, that's all. No grips or anything. 130 bucks as the upgrade for the gtek. And if it gets popular, like if they're selling a lot of them, then Planet Eclipse will, I don't know, think about coming out with a complete gun. Yeah, I liked it. I I mean, I don't know, if any of you shot a gtek or like a Etha 2 or like a 160R, you're gonna kind of know, I don't know, what it feels like. It's not gonna be like this crazy new surprise to shooting quality. It's just mechanical. I think that it's definitely the easiest mechanical gun I've ever shot, like rate of fire wise and just, you know, pulling the trigger. It just is very, very easy to shoot, which is cool, mainly because this like semi thing has gotten all popular. And guys still want to shoot fast, even in semi-auto. What else? That MacDev Prime gun thing came out. The Prime, I actually shot a video on this at Cup. It went awful, didn't go well, so it's not going up. It was a big waste of time. I got up at 6 a.m. to do it. The Prime. So we know that the Prime is kind of like the predecessor to the Clone, the MacDev Clone 5, and they've pretty much changed everything, right? It has a new bolt system, new board, new software on the board, new solenoid, just pretty much a whole new gun. It feels very MacDev-y, so it's going to feel very similar to like a Clone and the Cyborg and all that stuff. It's just all new. And I didn't shoot it, but I don't know. From what people say, it has very, very little kick. And MacDev's objective with the Prime was to try to make a gun that was as user-friendly and as simple and as reliable as possible. So like over the past year, the Russian Legion and Seattle Uprising have been using this gun, not Tampa Bay Damage, as I said, in like Paintball Ruined My Week segment thing. Yeah, so their objective, make it as reliable as possible. It's hard to kind of say until we actually like get these guns in hand to kind of like test them ourselves to see if they're reliable or not. Yeah. I feel like those are like, I don't know, main things, kind of takeaways from World Cup, right? New bunkers, I think that's kind of like the biggest thing that's going to affect all of us, or any of you that play tournament paintball. The Eclipse GTEK and MacDev's Prime. Yeah. A lot of people, I want to say the most common question I've gotten is, how was it? Was it fun? Did you enjoy it? Was it a good tournament? Whatever? Something? I don't know, like I had fun. I mean, it was a lot of work for me. I don't know why. I know I talked to you guys about like me doing like crazy videos, like coming out with like 30 videos at Cup. And I don't know why I thought that was gonna happen. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you, because I worked like 20 hours a day and was able to pump out like 2 to 3 videos. Really two, I think. I really needed like an assistant to go back to the hotel room and like help me do B-roll and I don't know, that stuff. That would have made it much, much easier, and I probably could have got more stuff accomplished. But you know, we live and learn. So next time, ideally, if this whole YouTube thing is big enough, I'm gonna take an assistant. But it was fun. The trade show was big. Lots of people were there. One thing that kind of blew me away was I talked to a lot of people that watch this channel. People came up to me and talked to me. That's pretty rad. I don't know. It's still very weird to me. I feel like this thing's kind of, that's Max Lindquist in that video. I feel like this YouTube thing's kind of taking me by surprise, we'll say. I did talk to a guy on one of the divisional fields. We'll turn that video, you can go watch that video. That's on this channel. It's like a walkthrough of the entire tournament. It's kind of cool. I did talk to a guy for like, God, I don't know, 10 minutes on one of the divisional fields and like kind of gave him the rundown. He was like, oh, I was just driving by and was like, what is this? And I talked to him, showed him all the rules and like rate of fire stuff and like all kinds of stuff. Talked to him about a lot of things. It was kind of cool. But I worked a lot. And maybe in total watched 20 minutes of paintball. 10 minutes of it was with that guy. I hope this stream's going well. I hope that we're smooth sailing. I don't see any like, it's not working in the chat. That's good. Why was there no Planet Eclipse gun released? Brian M. asked. There was, the GTEK, I guess. we're gonna see a new one in a couple months. So, like I kind of said, I touched on briefly in the beginning of this. I'm trying to do this like game interactive thing where I can, I don't know, make you guys interact with me and give stuff away. So go there. That's that like link. You can read all about that. Take a quiz. It's got like random paintball questions in it. Some relating to this, and some not. Lone Wolf, you missed a few carbon things. Whoa, what were those carbon things? If you're gonna try to tell me the CC gloves or CC apparel, they came out with that a few months ago. Or those pods, they came out with that a few months ago too. I went by the carbon booth. They didn't really have anything that I hadn't seen before. It was kind of all old. Not like old, but not super, super recent. So let's go on. Let's move to the next topic. That topic. But Crazy Gamer with a super chat. Thank you, sir. You did two Canadian dollars in total. Thank you, sir. Yeah, we're moving right along to that. So, yeah, what I was saying before is whatever this Paintball Ruin My Life quiz game thing, I don't know. It's still in the works. Still trying to think of a name. Every month, whoever gets first in the point tally gets their choice between anything, any item in the Paintball Ruin My Life store. So that could be like headband, barrel cover, shirt, but I think that's all you get. It's all that's in there. Yeah, you get to pick one of those things. And then we're gonna do a random drawing of all the people that participated in like quiz thing, or whoever has points. Really, you get points by the quiz or me giving out random points in live streams. Random drawing for whoever participated. So we're gonna pull up the browser. There is the browser. So in total, we had, first, let's say the winner overall is Jimmy Amora. So Jimmy, congratulations. Won by 1 point. Mark was 1 point behind you. So I'm gonna give out, we'll get in contact with you and you can choose, yeah, whatever like, you know, stuff you want, whether you want a headband or barrel cover or t-shirt, whatever. We'll figure it out, yeah. You get more stuff now. So yeah, let's go to the drawing. So in total, how many people? We had 91 people in total do this. That number 2 up top is because Jimmy was number 1 and we're taking him out. So the way we're doing this is really all those people. We're just taking number 2, so Mark and Nick and whatever. You're getting assigned numbers for the place you finished in. And we're gonna randomize this up. All those people 3 times. And on the 3rd time, whoever is at the top is going to win, we're gonna say. I don't know. So 38, it doesn't really matter. One more time. And whoever is in 42nd place, I'll be in contact with you. That is, no, actually 40, yeah, 42. Jamil, I think that's what I can't read that, it's too far away from me. But I will be in contact with you. So you two gentlemen, or ladies, I guess, I will be in touch to get your free stuff. Yeah. Who's taken the quiz? I briefly glanced at the chat and someone said it didn't work. Who has taken the quiz? You participate by going there and reading the rules and seeing how that all, oh God. I just spilled the little remaining amount of coffee I had on the floor. It's okay, it wasn't that much. Yeah, go there. So hopefully the quiz works. Last time we had a bit of a technical difficulty with it. I can't really like double check it all when I'm doing this. The Green Goblin. Why did I name this channel Paintball Ruin My Life? I don't know. Should I have not named it Paintball Ruin My Life? I really have no idea. I don't know if there's like a real answer behind that. I know that I'm very hot. I feel like I don't know, just hot. Yeah, it's not working for me either, but I did register. I don't know what is with this quiz thing, guys. I like try and like it never like, I don't know. What does it say when you actually go to the quiz? Does it actually do anything? Like, is it just doesn't work? Or let's troubleshoot very, very quickly. Dudes, I don't know. People have taken it, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure why it doesn't work for some of you guys. I don't know. Well, yeah, you definitely need to be like registered. So I don't know. Who's got paintball questions? Let's do that. I feel like that is probably one of the more common things that happens around here. People ask me your paintball related questions. Now that we've like news capped and like finished whatever that was. Did you see the CS2? I did not see a CS2. I didn't physically get to witness a CS2, but I'm pretty sure we might actually see one possibly at Paintball Extravaganza. I don't know. I mean, again, I thought that we'd probably see one at World Cup coming up here, and we didn't. So, yeah. So who knows if, like, we're actually going to see a CS2 Extravaganza. Did I cover Scott Kemp retiring? No, not yet. That, like, happened 2 days ago. And typically we'll do, like, news stuff Mondays. So, like, Paintball Ruined My Week. Yeah, big coming up. Did Dave ever get me a VIP pass? That's somebody that was at the tournament. Dave, yeah, Dave, eventually. Sunday, like, I don't know what time it was. Sunday afternoon at some point. But it didn't really matter because I knew I wasn't really gonna use it. So we went in there for like VIP for like, I don't know, 10 minutes and then left. So it wasn't like a big, huge deal. Dar, Planet Eclipse, will Pro make a whole new gun? I don't know what that means. I just hope that this like, I don't know, quiz thing's working for you guys. I worry so much about these things. Stress out about it always. Yeah, I think that Planet Eclipse will come out with a new paintball gun. So Alamo Joe, yes, the CS or the GI Stealth should have been a 3.5 instead of a 160R. Yeah. But the problem is manufacturing, right? Because like Planet Eclipse already have like all the tooling and everything set up to make the 160R, and they don't currently have like 3.5s in production. So they would have to like redo everything. They'd have to like reset up the machines and like, I don't know, do all kinds of stuff to be able to remake the 3.5. I feel like that, like the only reason that they made the 160R was like to appeal to sponsored teams, because there are a lot of people that don't really want to shoot the Vanquish. So if they get the 160R at a price that's cheaper than the Vanquish, honestly, and a better gun, I think that GI Sports with their like Imperial program could like appeal to more teams. Yeah, I really think that's the whole reason that they like made the GI Stealth /160R thingamabobber, because in reality, like, who's gonna actually buy that? No one's actually gonna buy it. I mean, I guess someone will, but not a lot of people. Who knows? Who knows? I'm really concerned about like this quiz you guys like say doesn't work, because I feel like every time we do this, we're like, ugh, it's like the quiz doesn't work. Oh well. What's the exact URL to the quiz? PaintallRuinedMyLife.com/quiz. That is the exact URL to the quiz. We're gonna make sure people have taken it today, so we're gonna make sure all the like URLs and stuff are right in places. Go to the link. Go to this link in the chat. Ryan, so did you decide on a new marker? No, I haven't. I still don't know what to do. I don't know. It's either like, I think gtek 160R, or I've actually really thought about the Planted Eclipse LV 1.5 recently a lot too, so yeah. Michael, thank you, sir. Michael asks, do you think this was the biggest / best World Cup then, wait, hold on, sorry. Do you think this was the biggest or best World Cup than past events? Coverage of people that attended claim it was. Excited to go one day. Do I think, I mean, it matters what we mean by past, right? I think that if we're gonna say like, it's the best tournament in like, I don't know, the last 5 years, I would say probably. But I mean, I went to the World Cup or PSP World Cup when it was huge in like 2004. Was it better than that? No. And it's kind of hard when they keep saying like it's like the biggest tournament ever. Like that just sounds weird to me, because like, yeah, you might have the most amount of teams at this event, but it's still not the most amount of people. Because like you have like, you know, a bunch of 10-man teams, but you know, 80% of the 10-man people are also playing like X-Ball, and then a lot of the X-Ball people are playing like 2-man and like, I don't know. And then rosters back in the day were, you know, 15 people, and now they're like 7 sometimes, so I don't know. But it was a good event. That makes it sound like I'm like complaining about it, and by no means am I complaining. Coffee. It was great. I mean, everything went well. We didn't like, nothing crazy happened, so I don't know. I was there a lot. I was getting to the field at like 6 a.m. and stuff. It was crazy. Mr. Crazy, I need to know, and how do you make costumes jersey? Costumes? We're gonna go with custom jerseys? I don't know. There's a lot of, search custom paintball jerseys in Google, and there's like 15 companies will come up. Tons of them. There are many, many, many custom jersey companies. Many. Jerry, 1.5 versus M2. Which 1.5? CS 1.5? Honestly, it doesn't really matter. CS 1.5 or LV 1.5. I am going to choose the LV 1.5 or CS 1.5 every time. I prefer the Planet Eclipse guns, but I really do like the DSR, so, you know. Manti! Your next marker should be my GSL. You gonna give it to me? Problem is I don't want to spend the money on a GSL. Those things are so expensive. I can't bring myself to spend that money. That's the gun that I really want, but I can't. I don't know. I can't do it. That's why the 160R or LV1 kind of appeals to me. Aaron, en route to the event, did you notice any signage or advertising for the event? No. It seems like local lay people are often surprised that there was an event taking place in paintball. Yeah, for sure. No, I didn't see anything. That doesn't mean they didn't do anything. That's just that I didn't see it. But I wasn't really looking for it either. So, what time did we land? We landed Thursday at like 7 a.m. and we went almost straight to the field. We got breakfast, went to the hotel, or the condo, or whatever the heck we're gonna call that, and then went to the field. And I didn't notice anything. But then our like condo-y room place was only like a mile from the venue. But you can see it really well. Like it's right off the freeway, and like it's pretty obvious. I mean, you can see the thing. You can see the venue pretty good. So it's not hidden like PSP had been in the past, or I don't know, other events. So, How do you feel about the W? I liked the W, but I understand people not liking the W, and I do get that it's been 2 years, and I'm fine with the change. I mean, like, I think that us changing fields up, it kind of makes stuff exciting, right? I think that, like, I look forward, right, to going to the paintball field now and playing the new bunkers. But at the same time, I get it sucks for fields, right? Because they have to spend like $1,200 to buy the new bunkers, and multiple sets sometimes. Like, you know, I mean, some of these fields that have like 3 airball fields, you know, I mean, you got to spend like $3,500 or something like that to get the 3 new upgrades. So I get that, but it does make it kind of interesting having new, like, I don't know, bunker layouts all the time. Yeah. So we're gonna, let's do, I feel like we should give some rando points away for Paintball Ruin My Life quiz. I don't know why people say it isn't working. I don't know what's going on. I can register fine. I can see the quiz when I'm logged in. I don't know what's happening. I have no idea. But if you haven't, I mean, go to that link. I think it's all working. I'm not sure. People are like, it's not working, but I have not heard a single, like, why it's not working. How do you register? Just go to that link and it'll like walk you through everything. Or you can go to paintballruinmylife.com/register. Yeah. Do you like the modular system? I'm okay with the modular system. I talked about it in the very beginning of this live stream. I like the modular stuff. I think that it's cool that we can mix it up. And I hope that we have a different center bunker every event. I hope that they don't like just pick one they like and then go with that one. I hope that it changes all the time. I think it's good for fields because they can kind of like customize and make stuff cool. Yeah. Davo, he just purchased the VIO Ascend and I'm loving it. Do you play with it still? I have never played or used a VIO Ascend. I mean, I've used one. I'd never owned one, so nope. Yo, log in and it takes you back to login screen. I don't know, I'm not seeing that. Let's try to log in real fast then and see what happens. Let's see. This is going to be very exciting, guys. Hold your horses. Well, yeah, I guess it does. So log in and then just go back to, log in and then just go back to quiz thing. Or does it not work that way either? 4 minus, I don't know, guys. Maybe we just won't do it anymore. Tried to like make something cool, but it always screws up. And then we always sit here and like try to fix it. Yeah. I don't know. All right. Well, maybe we just won't do it anymore. Because it always screws up and I don't know how to fix it. I keep like, it goes well for a minute and then something happens and then, I don't know. Who knows? Aaron, would you mind explaining what about MacDev Prime video didn't go well since you're not uploading one? I don't know. I just didn't like it. I wasn't, I don't know. I just wasn't happy with it. There's a lot of stuff. I don't have the lighting. The audio was kind of weird. We didn't really discuss anything groundbreaking. Yeah. I don't like those videos where, like, I'm talking to like a sales rep or like a manufacturer or something like that because it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of lame, right? I feel like that I want to be able to take the product away and, I don't know, form my own opinion and talk about it rather than just like, I don't know, get the spiel on what MacDev wants me to know, you know? Kind of like all the Cup videos, right? All the World Cup videos that we had was stuff that was like, I don't know, taken away from the tournament. So I got to, I don't know, take products away and actually like, I don't know, shoot my own B-roll of them and sit and talk about them rather than just get the spiel by the manufacturer. So, no. Yeah, that's kind of why it was just really like the sales pitchy stuff. And I don't know. Yeah. And everyone else let me take product. Like Planet Eclipse let me take the GMek and like the EMC kit, and then Virtue and Bunker Kings let us take stuff, and Valken let us take stuff, and whatever, you know. Pretty much everyone will let us take stuff. But what do you think of the MacDev marker from what you saw? I don't know anything. Like, really, it's just that, like, they tell you, like, new this, new this, new this, new this. Until we can actually, like, use it and play with it, it's kind of hard to say what I think about it, because I don't think anything about it. I mean, I think it's great that they, like, changed stuff, but that's all. You know, there is no definitive, like, if it's good or bad or whatever. Yeah, it's just different, you know? I don't know if that's good or bad yet. It's kind of hard to say. Jonathan, please show us some footage of you playing. I'm begging you. I don't have any. Like, I don't know. I just don't have any. I don't play enough, really either. I don't know. Plus, there's nobody to go take videos of me. Lost Gemini, Brad, did you check out the push mask? Yes, I did. Yeah. So push mask. So one of the things that like I kind of touched on in this week's, like, we're just getting rid of this stupid play thing since it never works. I don't know what to do. I want it to work, but it never seems to work. Yeah, so push masks. One of the things that like I kind of touched on in Paintball Ruin My Week was that I liked how push was, I don't know, how GI Sports was becoming the main push distributor. So that makes it just easier to get stuff, right? It's always been hard for me to get in contact with the people at Push, just to straight up buy a mask. And I'm hoping that GI Sports becoming a distributor for Push can make it easier for me to get their products and actually review them, because I really do want to make a Push Unite review. But they feel good. Like, this was the first time I felt them, and it surprisingly feels really nice. I still think they look kind of weird and it looks a little funny, but it feels very high quality. It's comfortable. The chin strap, magnetic chin strap thing's kind of cool. The bags feel really nice, but until GI Sports have them, I don't think that there'll be like a real review. So hopefully that will come soon. The District. Have you heard of Midwest Paintball LLC? I think it's, yes, I have. I think it's very weird that they put LLC on that too. Very weird. Very, very odd. Why LLC? Just, you don't have to tell everyone you're a limited liability corporation. Super weird. If so, do you have any opinions on their products? Not really. I don't really. I just heard of them. I know they have, like, you know, headbands and that kind of stuff. I don't know. I don't really have opinions or good or bad. I don't know. No real opinion. Yeah. Paintball Noob. What is your favorite paintball YouTube channel? This one. Yep. This one. Yeah. Yeah. Thoughts on the Dym2 Moss Air? Is it worth it? No. Thoughts on the DSR? I like the DSR. There's actually a DSR review, a DSR shooting video, and a DSR gameplay video on this channel. Go watch that. That's going to be my opinion on the DSR. GMek or gtek? Tech is spelled T-E-K. Which one's better? Definitely the gtek. I mean, it's more versatile, right? You can shoot it fast and slow. The GMek, you can only shoot fast. Paintball Noob. Other than myself, what is the second best YouTube channel? People, I don't know. I'm not that familiar with all the YouTube paintball channels, honestly. I know there's like the Lone Wolf guys, there's the Madman guys, there's the PB Nation, there's, gosh, are there any more? I guess Mike Phillips still has stuff out there. I don't know. I would say, I guess Madman probably does the most interesting stuff out of all the other channels, we'll say. Yeah. Nothing's wrong with the Moss 2 or the M2 Moss Air. You said, is it worth it? I don't think it's worth $1,500 or whatever, so yeah. Yeah, I just don't think it's worth it. Yeah. What's up? Yo. Jake from NorCal 2. So who wants this stuff? So I've talked about recently Paintball Ruins My Life long sleeve t-shirts and paintball. No, we've talked about long sleeve t-shirts. So there's this. There's these paintball. There's also, I just spilled coffee all over them. So you're gonna get one that's not coffee laden, but this is a long sleeve Paintball Ruin My Life t-shirt. I thought since we got these, like I got these yesterday, I was hoping to get them before World Cup, but it didn't happen. Since these came, I feel like I should give one away. Again, that's coffee laden. There's also, again, coffee all over it. Look at this, coffee all over it. Paintball Ruin My Life gray heather shirts. I actually really like these ones. I like the gray. I think the gray's cool. They are 100% cotton, Ben, which I think's good, right? I don't know. They're the same shirts as the previous ones, just gray and just, you know, long sleeve. So let's give one away. How should we give one away? Oh, I know. I got some funky questions I was going to ask for this quiz thing, but since it's not going well ever, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if you guys want to buy them, go buy them. PaintballRuinMyLife.com/shop, where you can actually get them. Free paintball shirts. Let's do the long sleeve shirt first. Ryan says, I feel like these companies should encourage teams to use mid-priced markers. Why? Because then they can't sell you expensive stuff. The whole point of these companies is to get you to buy stuff, man. If you're like just buying cheap stuff, they're not gonna make any money. But yeah, I'm encouraging you to buy mid-priced guns. That's why I said the Moss Air was not worth it. Joe Alamo, don't give up on the quiz. But like, it keeps screwing up. It's like if it just screws up every time, I don't know why it's redirecting people to a login page that's not logging in. I don't know, man. It was working fine the other day. I don't know. Any live stream questions? There's gonna be a question right here very soon. When I type "go" in the chat is when you're gonna put your answer in for this question. What is the name of the Tippmann paintball gun that came out at World Cup? And you're gonna win a free long sleeve Paintball Ruin My Life t-shirt. I'm pretty sure it's in the chat now. Tubba Rock, I think Anthony is your real name. Bam! Paintball Ruined My Life long sleeve. Get in contact with me in some form or fashion for Paintball Ruined My Life long sleeve. There's many sizes. There's small through 4X. Lots of sizes. Lots and lots of sizes. You can actually buy one if you're curious. Yeah. Poor Seth. How about for a giveaway for the Paintball Ruined My Life Heather, gray Heather one? Yeah. How about that one? How about, what's a good question? Let's ask an easy one. This should be an easy one. So for any of you guys who, again, we're gonna put "go" in the chat. Whoever answers this first. Gray, no, charcoal gray Paintball Ruin My Life shirt. But first, David's super chat question. Always super chat questions going to the tops. Sorry, guys. David Hurley asks, I just got an axe with a redline board and 8 insert freak kit. Cool. I have a rotor and a Crossfire 6845 tank. Any upgrade ideas? Gosh, I don't know. Maybe a better tank or a better hopper. I mean, I don't believe in replacing a lot of like upgrade internal parts. Like, I think that the freaking heater just turned on. I'm turning the heater off. Hold on. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. No idea where the heater turned on. Yeah, I don't think that like spending a bunch of money on like upgrade parts and stuff makes a lot of sense. Just because those guns kind of shoot well already. So spending a bunch of money on parts and bolts and internal things is just stupid to me. I think you would benefit probably more from getting maybe a lighter tank or like maybe a more reliable, easier to take apart hopper. I mean, I don't know, yeah. Or just buy a new gun. I mean, I feel like that's the only other option. A whole new gun. No, don't do that. Yeah, good. Okay, so we're gonna answer. Thank you for super chat. Do much appreciated. Much appreciated. I don't know why the heater was on. I didn't turn the heater on. Someone did. Okay, here's gonna be the question for your Paintball Ruined My Life charcoal heather t-shirt, which I like a lot. We'll show one more time. Ooh, So I feel like it's almost the same color as this. Charcoal. Just ignore all the wet spots where there's coffee all over it. You're not getting that one. Okay, so question. It's gonna be, who sponsored all of the Paintball Ruined My Life World Cup videos this year? I think we should be good to go. So whoever's gonna answer that first, that's a pretty easy one. Yeah, Aaron, bam, pretty easy. That was not the hardest. That was not the hardest question. I just figured Black Friday shout out because you guys realize that like they're the only reason any of those videos happened. In reality, Junior Brown, the kind gentleman that owns that website, was the only reason any of that stuff happened. Yeah, so if you like those videos, I do think you should go patronage. No, I don't know. That's not right. I don't know what that word is. You should go buy stuff from Black Friday, paintball.com. Aaron, so what's going to happen, Aaron? You're going to have to get a hold of me somehow. So whether that's through email, a message on Facebook, a message here on YouTube, which I would prefer. If you can go to the channel and send me a message, we'll get you a shirt. We'll figure out what size works for you, or a black one. I mean, you could do a black. Also got more black short sleeves. So those could happen too. Paintball Ruined My Life. I think I got it first, at least on my screen. This is the problem with giving away stuff. People complain all the time. That's unfortunate because it was not right in that chat room and on mine. You didn't get it, so yeah, sorry. Oh, people. His screen counts. Only his screen counts. Very true. Yeah, I think 18,000 subscribers happened today. But again, it's pretty crazy. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. The video that like recapped Paintball Ruined My Week, that like recapped all the new stuff that happened this week. That video's doing pretty good. That one's going pretty good. Sam, are you going to be at Capital Edge Anniversary Saturday? Nope. I'll be working, dog. Working. Have you ever used a TIPX? Paintball Noob asks. I have used a Tipman TIPX. I actually haven't like played a full game, I don't think, with the TIPX. But I've at least played with one. Like I've shot them, and I think, well, maybe I have played a full game. I don't remember. Definitely have. Killswitch 10. They did 10-man at NXL, right? Yeah. It looked really fun. Like, I know I've talked about here also. I think that at some point I feel like paintball, we've like lost the fun somehow. Like maybe as an industry, manufacturers, whatever, we've like focused too much on forcing people to, I don't know, play tournaments. And like at some point the fun was kind of lost along the way. But watching 10-man, like, gosh, man, I understand it's still a tournament, but guys are just having fun, you know? It's like, oh, if we win, we win. We're doing this because it's cool and fun. And I feel like we've lost that along the way. So I think that somehow we need to, like, find that again, whether that's through, I don't know, MagFed becoming more popular, whether it's through Pump, whether it's through mechanical woods ball tournaments, I don't know, whatever it is. But 10-man looked very, very fun for the like 2.5 seconds I watched it. I don't know, had a bunch of friends that played it, and they just said how friggin' awesome it was. So, yeah. So I don't know. Super, my TIPX is garbage. I can only get 14 shots with a 12 gram. In plus 30 degree, well, that's just how it is. That doesn't mean it's garbage. It's just what it's like. That's like being like, oh, my car only gets 40 miles to a gallon. It's bullshit. It's just what it is. Yeah, get the remote line conversion. If you're using a TIPX and you're not satisfied with the efficiency of 12 grams, go with the remote. Yeah. I see you, Airsoft, whatever name. You've asked this question multiple times. I got a Geo 3.5 and I locked my board. How do I know how to unlock it? Just read the manual. The manual is your friend. And if you do, well, I have to take off the grips. You won't take off the grip frame. You will have to take off the grips. Yes. Yes. You just like hold the button down on the board. Just read the manual. Manual. What is your preferred paintballs? What are your preferred paintballs? I don't know. Like if I could shoot anything, it matters the temperature. I think that. So you're too lazy to read the manual, but you're gonna come on YouTube and ask the question and then want me to answer it. Manual. The manual is your friend, guys. All of you. Manuals. Best paintballs, Evil. If I could shoot anything in perfect weather, Evil. Really over like whatever. If it's kind of cold out, if I want cheap stuff, I think I'd turn to Infinity. If it's kind of cold, wintry, but not too cold, Graffiti. Yeah. Seth, is the Pops upgrade worth it for the gtek 160R? I don't know. I think that, I don't know. I like the Pops. I think the Pops is great. They're super easy to use. It's a clean design. It works well. I don't know if it's worth it, though, because it doesn't really do anything, you know? I mean, it's still just an on-off, and you have one. So if I had a 160R, I'm not getting the Pops on-off. Yeah. Have you tried the HK paint? The new HK paint. Yeah, HK paint's weird. Like, there's two types of HK stuff. If you get the good stuff, it's good, and there's the weird stuff, and yeah, I don't know. But the better stuff, the stuff that's not made in the U.S., is good. Yeah. Ryan played 10-man back in 2001. So did I. How's that? That make you feel old, right? Was the most fun I ever had playing tournaments. Yeah. I think a lot of people feel that sentiment, right? I think that, yeah, people like that. I think one of the things that I heard from people that hadn't played 10-man before was they were like, it's crazy, man, because we're used to these 5-man fields where it's like off the break, you move like, you know, here, 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 and then the game's over. So you have like 3 moves. 10-man, it's like you move here, and you can go here, and then like you're just moving all over the place because there's just so many bunkers. It's just kind of cool that, I don't know, you have plenty of bunkers to move to, so it's kind of interactive. I think the last like 10-man tournament I played was, man, probably XPSL on the East Coast, something like that. I don't know. No idea. Did I say East Coast? I meant West Coast, not the East Coast. I don't know what I'm talking about. No idea. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, Jake, everyone's asking where Jake's at. Jake is definitely working. As Bobby said, Jake is definitely working. Recommended paintball setup for beginner paintballers. Watch the best paintball gun setup. No, best. Type into YouTube's beginner paintball guns, and then my video will come up. Watch that. Tiberius 8.1 or TIPX? If I have to pick, I guess TIPX. Yeah. Aaron, have you ever considered having gear sent into you that you haven't used yet to make an independent review? Like, people sending me stuff, people have done it before. I mean, most of the stuff I'll just buy. I mean, yeah, I just buy most of it. I mean, everything I bought. Yeah. Tell you the truth, though, I was going to review something this week in a couple of weeks or something like that. Those new Valken pads, they're pretty awful. Don't buy the new Valken pads. Get something else. David, where is Paintball Setup Wars? Paintball Wars Setup Wars is going to happen soon. It just kind of got away from me, right? It was like once a month-ish kind of thing. So the next one's for sure pump guns. Yeah, the next one's for sure going to be pump guns. It'll be coming. So there's a couple things going to happen. I'm going to do, I always say we, I don't know why. There's going to be a Mad Hacks are, I don't know, dude. I keep, like, every time we try to do this quiz, like, something weird happens, and, like, now the login's not working, and I can't fix it live. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I want this quiz thing to work, but every time we hit freaking technical difficulties, and it doesn't work, so I don't know what's going on. No idea. Chris Coca. Okay, so let's talk about this, right? Chris says, I know I'm getting off track. First, what was I? First, I'll go with what I was talking about originally. What was I talking about? Paintball Setup Wars. Yeah, Paintball Setup Wars is gonna within the next 2 weeks. So there's like a budget tournament gun setup coming out. There's the ETHA EMC video, which I shot kind of at Cup, will be coming out next week. And then, yeah, at some point here, I don't know. Setup Wars is going to happen. So we should kind of like, I really hate doing this. Like I don't know, but Valken, right? Valken's got off track with what they're doing. Chris said in here, where'd your comment go, Chris? You said, I hate Valken. Did you see the new mask case? Yeah. Exalt needs to sue them again. Yeah. And Carl said, Exalt has made products for Valken in the past, and it could be what they're doing again. Okay, so Valken at this point, I feel like are ripping off every single product that Valken manufactures is a ripoff from some other company. Like, it really sucks. Like, I wanted to even like go into the Valken booth and like walk around and like we're gonna like talk about new pads, new bags, new cases, but like the whole thing, it's just crazy to me. Like, so let's just go down a list of like products that Valken's ripped off from other companies. So the Valken pants, their current like tournament pants, are just a ripoff of Empire's pants, right? Valken has the Gotcha guns, which is just a ripoff of the JT guns. They have the Valken Code, which is just a ripoff of the Mini GS. They have now those Exalt cases, which are just ripoffs of the Exalt cases, and Exalt did not make those. Exalt knew nothing about them until they got to the tournament and were like, hey, did you see those new cases? And like within like paintball, it was like a big discussion about like Exalt not knowing and then like Valken just ripping them off. Yeah. What else? I mean, we have their Blackhawk series guns, which are just ripoffs of the BT guns, which are just ripoffs of the Tipmans. Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of their products are kind of just ripping off everyone else's. I mean, sure, there are new pads, like the new elbow pads, knee pads, and slider shorts are unique products. There's something that I wanted to bring back from World Cup and do review on, but I don't know, man. The whole thing, like them just knocking off everyone, just kind of like, I I don't know, it's just like put a sour taste in my mouth. I don't want to like rip Valken, and I don't want to like upset people and like, I don't know, like, you know, hate on everything, but like, man, they just rip everything off. I have to say though, their new like, the new agility pack that they have, the new strapless pack, I actually kind of like. So it's like 60 bucks, the new strapless pack. I like it. And Valken wasn't necessarily like a bad company before, right? Like, I felt like Valken filled a niche. They filled a spot in the market that there weren't a lot of other companies going after. They were making inexpensive, like decent products, right? They have like a $40, $50 pair of pants. They were making like some really cheap gloves, cheap chest protectors, some inexpensive masks. And then now it seems like they're trying to like just make all this like tournament stuff, and like, I don't know, I don't think that like fits who they are. Like, I don't know. They're just trying to be like everybody else. So that's my Valken spiel. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to like do this and just hate on Valken. But it's crazy, man. Like going to their booth and it's like, man, they copied that. It's like, oh man. They do have good paint though. I will admit, like I like their paint. Yeah. The VSL is a unique product. You can't knock on the VSL. The VSL is not a bad hopper. Yeah. They don't have a gun though. I was kind of like not really surprised we didn't see a gun from Valken, but like I don't know. I feel like we might need to see a better gun. Yeah. Everyone does just rip off everyone. No, the VSL, Chris, the VSL is not a poorly made TFX. I mean, I guess it shares similarities with the TFX, but so does everything else, so. That's the problem. Like, I don't want to upset, I'm not trying to like, I feel like my criticism of Valken is not, it's warranted, it's not like I'm making stuff up or like, you know, just hate on them. Like I just said, I like the VSL and I like the new agility pack. Yeah. I don't know. What happened to the NXC journey? I don't know. That was like, what happened was 15 years. Yeah. And what's crazy is like, I remember when GI Sports was suing Valken over Valken making their graffiti look like Marbleizer, and then everybody's like, oh, screw GI, those people, and it's like, man, Valken just does the same thing though. They just like, I don't know, make everyone crazy. Seth, how are the new carbon pod packs? I'm thinking about picking one up. So I think that the carbon stuff is made better than anybody's, right? Like they make the highest quality packs. Maybe them and Bunker Kings. I think maybe the carbons are a little better build quality wise, like material wise, quality of stitching, just overall the best build quality. The one problem that I have is that the pods are so close together. Like, let's demo something. So when I have, like, say we have this Bunker King pack on, right? It's like that. And the pods are close together, but they're not so close together that you, like, hit the other ones when you're pulling them out. This is going to be kind of hard to do. Right? So, you take the pod out. My one problem with, like, the carbon packs is because the, like, pod holders are so, like, thin, they're not thick like these. They have like no material on the sides. The pods are like this pretty much in the pack. They're like touching. So every time for me when I would go to take a pod out, I would like hit this one and then like pop the other one open or something. And I was like, it was like a cascade effect and like opening all the pods up and like, which is kind of annoying. So I like the plaque, I like the carbon stuff. I just feel like the pods are too close together. I don't know, they need to be like, you know, spaced out them pods. So, yeah. So I do like, I think that the Bunker Kings make the best packs. And I do like the strapless packs more. I think that at this point, there's two really good packs. Like, I really like the new Virtue packs. I think they're Elite Pod pack. And then the new Bunker Kings Supreme Strapped Harness. Both of those I did, both of those have videos too that we did at World Cup. I really like those. I really do. Both of them are fantastic. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Crispy selling an X. Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna go, right? I think it's about time. I don't know what is happening with this, like, whole, like, I don't know, quiz thingy bobber. Maybe I'll think of something else that's gonna be a little bit easier. I don't know, but you guys gotta register, so I don't know. Anyway, guys, do check back Monday. Paintball ruined my week Monday. What news do we have so far? So we're for sure going to talk about Scott Kemp retiring. Skemp is retiring, which is kind of crazy. I mean, yeah, kind of sucks for the Iron Man. He played really well, apparently, in World Cup. I didn't watch anything. Apparently, there's a new machine vapor gun, or a new machine paintball. I don't know. Machine? Is that what they call themselves? Machine gun? Oliver has some new, like, paintball university dynamics learning skills thing. WCPPL rules. The WCPPL, the West Coast Paintball Players League, the second biggest league in the world. No, second biggest league in the U.S. here on the West Coast are adopting NXL rules finally. And the NXL have already released their dates for this year. Hopefully, I want to try to go to Vegas next year. I would like to make that happen. I'm going to try to go to NXL Vegas and, I don't know, get cool paintball coverage for you guys. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm out. Monday.